What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga Chapter 9, but also it says the Golden Age Chapter 1, so I don't know if this really is Chapter 9. You guys kind of let me know, because again, like I said, the site that I'm using has like Prologue, which I guess was the Black Swordsman plus a little bit of this Golden Age, and then it goes from like Chapter 1 after we finish the Prologue, which I forget how many episodes it is, to like in the 300. So I don't want to get like I don't want to get other chapters mixed up when we get into it if they really are labeled as such, like if I'm going to come across another Chapter 9 down the road. Regardless, it's been a while. It's been over a week since I've read a chapter, so I'm going to try to catch up on some things real quickly here. I skimmed over the comments that you guys read. Again, I appreciate the interaction, the comments, and the likes and the views and stuff on the Berserk manga reactions has been crazy. So I greatly appreciate it. I guess that was the end of the Black Swordsman arc. Everyone's been telling me, like, you know, wait till you get to the Golden Age. Well, we're here. We'll see how it goes. I think that I'm just ready for Guts' backstory. You know, I want to see his backstory and then get it to the point of where we sync up with like current Guts, like what got him to that point. You know, I was told that the reason we saw Vargas in that hell spawn demon, whatever you want to call it, because he had interactions or an entanglement with a demon. But then my question is, so where does that line cross? Like, if I'm just in the presence of a demon at any point, I am destined to go to hell? If I speak to or interact, what counts as like entanglement with the demon? Like, so Guts is going to hell, correct? I don't think that's, you know, I don't think there's a way to get around that. But like, what about Puck and Teresa? You know, Puck has been around the same amount of demons that we've seen Guts be around on screen so far. So does that spell hell for him? And then Teresa, we were able to refresh those pages last chapter and see that, you know, Teresa kind of already hinted at, you know, what's the point of being alive, and then Guts tossed her the knife. And then we also saw how emotional he was when Teresa said, you know, I forget what she specifically said, but basically somewhere along the lines of like, she will kill Guts or she'll get him back, or, you know, something like that. So I posed the question, will we ever even see Teresa again in this entire story? TBD, we'll see. But besides that, let's go ahead and do it. Again, this week's been a little slow because I'm just now getting back in town and getting back on top of everything. So you guys will at least get this one chapter. This will go up Thursday. Monster will be up Friday. Probably do One Piece Saturday, and then maybe another Monster Sunday. And then next week we'll be back on our hopefully getting 2 chapters. Since Moon Knight ends, I'm not going to add anything else. I'm kind of going to chill out for the rest of the month of May. And then maybe in June we'll either add something else or really try to ramp up, you know, 2 to 3 chapters a week, 2 to 3 monster episodes, and then One Piece. We'll figure it out. You guys are here for the reaction. Let's go ahead and get it. And then I was told I don't have to put anything in front of this. So if you're watching this and it's this clear as you're seeing, know that I got away with it. If you're not seeing this with something on top of it, know that it didn't. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. The Golden Age, Chapter 1. We got a bunch of people just being hung from trees. Hey, look. Oh, wow. Can I even show that? And that's another thing, too. Like, they're very graphic with this Berserk stuff, so I don't know if I can get away with showing, like, nude illustrations and things like that, so we'll see. We'll see if it's even worth it to leave it. But it looks like somebody they had hung was pregnant, like, literally right on the edge of birth, and ended up having that baby while being hung. Dang, that's actually crazy to think about. Like, was she sitting there thinking, like, I gotta push this baby out before I die as I'm being hung? That would be wild. I'm guessing this is Guts, just to make it easy. Is that him? Let's see. Yeah, just tons of people. Whoa, pretty grisly. I agree. This dude looks dope. Shisu? Wait. And there's a little kid in the back looking at him. Ah. Oh, damn it. Hold on, guys. Let me go back and do this. I didn't loop the, There we go. Cool. Is that a slave calling out? Or is this some somebody on equal footing. Poor girl, she's been acting funny since her miscarriage 3 days ago. That would have been your kid, right, Gambino? How the hell should I know? Oh, I'm guessing she's not of equal footing. She does look like, because she looks like she's in a cart or a crate here. But the way they kind of just let her go, but they didn't let her go, she just ran out there. Damn. Hey, Shisui? Shisu. How long are you gonna stay there like that? Snap out of it. That kid's dead already. And they pretty much just yank her ass. Is she being treated as a slave? Can't tell. They're referring to her by name, so maybe she's not. And then the baby starts crying. Hey, that kid's alive. Under the dead body of its mother, the baby made its birthing cries. Cradled in a mire of blood and afterbirth. Okay, so I thought he maybe like beat the shit out of her, like judo chopped her in the back of the head, but it looks like he's just grabbing her. But she does look a little dirty compared to them. And they let her go pick it up. Hey, Shisu. And she goes right back on the carriage. She definitely looks dirty and beat up, but the fact that these men kind of respected her enough to go get... Again, she could be a slave, could be someone that's being taken off to be sold or something like that. We'll see. So Guts... I mean, this is Guts, right? Maybe. You gonna allow that, Gambino? Hell, if I care, she can do what she wants. Okay. Oh, he's asking Gambino that. I don't know about that. What is it? You guys scared? It's a bad omen, isn't it? Picking up a kid at a place like this. Is it? Is that what they say? Whoever they are? Gotta be kidding. It'll die anyway if we just leave him alone until then. Let it be Shuishu's little toy to console her. Come on, let's get out of here and stop jabbering about this crap. He looks to be like... actually... I don't even... emotional? Empathetic, maybe? We'll see. A bad omen, isn't it? 3 years later. Okay. Hold on, Shisu. Okay, so Shisu survives. Guts, get out of here. She's got the plague. Ah, shit. If you get infected, it'll be the end of you too. I want to know where the name Guts came from. Because he was covered in guts when they found him? Damn, she's coming down with the bubonic plague and shit, so it's pretty much 100% death in those times. Oh wow, her face is all deformed up and stuff. Where's Gambino? He won't come, he's in the middle of a siege. Shameful, do you think a man would be with his woman in her dying moments? Okay, let's stuff something between her teeth. Oh. Guts. Doing good. She's just calling out Guts. I mean, I guess that's gonna be it, huh? Now, are we saying, you know, 3 years later, this bad omen is her like coming down with the plague? Are we like blaming that on the omen and of bringing in Guts and all that stuff? And people seem to be aware that Gambino and her are a thing. Again, I don't know their status in the world, you know? But I mean, if she was a slave, no way people would actually be caring to care for her or look after her, even if she came down with something, right? So this says 3 years later. Is this 3 years later? So are we a total of 6? Or is this the same 3 years later when she came down with the sickness? There's Gambino. Okay, this has got to be 3 years later. No way they're putting a 2.5-year-old, 3-year-old on the front lines. But does it make it any better that they have a 6-year-old out there? I don't know. And that's kind of weird. Like, is that the best place for him, or did maybe Gambino pledge to look after him and always stay by Guts' side no matter? So I guess Guts has to come along. I don't know. This just seems weird to have him out there. Like, he can't sit and wait for the siege to end or anything like that. Spear, give me a spear. Come on, don't just sit there. I like the way Kid Guts is being drawn. And then that guy completely falls on him dead. Don't just stand there. Oh shit, did somebody hit him in the face on purpose? Oh, he did. He got smacked in the face with the end of the spear. Don't just stand there, you trying to get me killed? God damn it, who the hell do you think feeds you? See, again, it's kind of hard to see what the relationship is here, status-wise. If I die, you'll end up a corpse on the side of the road. Hey, they're coming to attack. What are you looking at? You got a problem? I'll throw you out right now. Right in the battlefield. That bitch Shisu sure picked up a pesky little bastard. I get, but you gotta care for him. Like, why are you gonna even have this little kid be by your side if you don't? Now look at the, are we seeing this right here? I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. I think you can. Is this the, little, crossbow that he keeps on his own? I don't know. I think it is. I'm guessing Gambino doesn't make it to the end of this. Let's go. Come on, come on. Is that all you got? This is giving me very, Torfin and Ashlad vibes here. Like the kid that clearly doesn't need to be out here doing this, but they're still, like, sparring and shit. Getting the shit beat out of them. Come on, we're not dancing here. Gambino, you're going too far. You can't expect to teach swords fighting to a 6-year-old kid. Correct. You can't expect to keep on eating free meals forever. We're mercenaries after all. Mercenaries. He's got to earn his own bread around here. That's fine, but Guts, why don't you use your sword more your size? Oh shit, so he's even been swinging something. Yeah, the sword's bigger than he is. These people seem to like... I don't know why I'm still hung up on it. I just want to know the social class of Gambino and Shisu. Because they're not referring to him as some, like, you know... kid of a whore or, you know, anything like that. They seem to, like, have some type of care for him, you know, like, hey, you're beating the shit out of a 6-year-old kid, why don't you try a sword that's more your size? And Gambino feeds him and is wanting to train him to be better. So, I don't know. Oh, he's a pig-headed little guy. We don't keep children's weapons around here. Guess that makes sense. No good, no good. Use your hips more, your hips. Not enough projection. I'm hoping, like, Guts doesn't accidentally kill this man in a sparring session, right? Like, I don't think these are wooden swords, so... Ooh. He got him. Actually sliced his ass. Y'all might want to, the fact that even at 6 years old he could thrust a sword that big is actually kind of wild. But the thing is right here, though, I mean, there's not that much trauma. Because at this point in the story, I don't know what's giving him, you know, this kind of want to, because I don't think he knows about his real mother or where he was found. Yes, his mother did die, but I feel like in those times, especially with the plague, probably a lot of people died, and a lot of people were left widowed or without parents or without kids. So it's not just like he goes around and they're like, oh man, that's the kid that lost his mother. I think just back then it wasn't an uncommon thing. So I'm curious where this drive comes from, because, you know, like most 6-year-olds probably would, at a point of getting kneed in the gut and slapped around, would probably just cry and, you know, no more type shit. So I'm wondering what's making him at this point in Guts' story want to actually try this art. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? He's gonna beat the shit out of him for slicing him? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Broke his damn nose. Oh no, he sliced his nose. Is this how he lost his eye? No, okay, good. He sliced him across the nose. Gambino, hey, you're going too far. He's just a kid. See, they do, like, have some type of care for him. Careful with him, careful. It's an awful cut all the way to the bone. That was a bit childish, wasn't it, Gambino, sir? Yeah, I guess I pushed him a little too hard. Eh. I really like Gambino's design at the beginning, but I feel like they're almost like making him look more and more demonic, like as the chapter goes, with these like head tilted up shots. Hot, so hot, my face feels like it's on fire. My nose clogged with blood, my head so heavy I can't breathe. How long does he plan to keep the kid anyway? Did you hear? Oh no, now he's gonna hear about that shit. Yeah, I heard he was born from a corpse. For people in our line of work who put our lives at risk, he's a bad omen. He'll bring us bad luck. I bet it's his fault that Shisu died of the plague. That's what I was thinking as well, like, did she just get the plague because that's just what was going around in those times, or are we saying because of him she got it? Why is he going to grab this sword? Oh, he's sleeping with it. Huh. 98, 99, 100. Okay, I don't think any time has passed. This is still... It's doing 100 swings a day. When I'm swinging this sword, I don't have to think about anything. His hands are all blistered and shit. You sure are taking a long time to draw water. They don't know he's out there practicing. It's medicine, rub it on your wounds. Yeah, Gambino cares, I think. And then Gambino just walks away. He says, thank you, hurry up and get the food ready. I like the kid Guts character. It's giving me a better looking Gone vibes, honestly. Perhaps it was for no other reason than to soothe his guilty conscience. Yeah, because you're the one that sliced his ass up. 3 years later, okay, so now, I mean, he's still young as shit. The man's not even a teenager at this point. So now we fast forward again, another 3. I'm getting very strong Thorfinn vibes. And Gambino, when everybody continues to live during all this time, they haven't lost anybody yet. Alright guys, let's go to work. I'm trying to see if I see him in here. I think this is him right here. I think they're using his hair as a way to see who that is. Yeah. First one there takes all. So he's a 9-year-old boy, maybe going on 10. Let's make some money. Don't overexert yourself, kid. Just do what's needed, because if you die, you'll lose everything. And then Gambino calls out, hey Guts, it's your first battle. Oh, so this is the first one. So what is it that he was involved with at the beginning? Just resupplying the men with weapons in case they got broken or lost or anything like that? Maybe dragging bodies out of the way if they were injured? But this is his first time, like, he's equal and just in it with them, with everybody else. It's your first battle, work hard. He calls them out in front of everybody. And then they all charge together. Now I'm curious, like, they haven't given us... That is one thing that we haven't gotten, like... we haven't gotten location or a nationality of people. I don't know if we're supposed to take this as real people, or are they supposed to be Vikings, or is this, you know, whatever time period you want it to be. We haven't gotten, like, anything like that. Is like, are they worshiping something? Is it a specific location? Does it mimic anything of humans' current of past history? We haven't gotten anything of that, or who they serve, or who the king is. Because they're just they're a group of mercenaries, so clearly they're being hired by somebody, correct? We haven't really seen anything like that. Any royal, any god-like things that they may be praying to or serving. Where is he? I'm trying to keep an eye on like some Where's Waldo shit. Where is he? There he is. I mean, he'll definitely be quick and less area to hit, but he'd be very easily overpowered. And if he gets, I feel like even if he blocks a full swing, it could shatter his ass. Looks like he got somebody. Caught somebody slipping. He's really lucky. Oh, he's not really lucky. Is that how we lose the eye? He lost his eye at 9 years old? It looks like it because we go from here to here to here. It's on top, it's on top. His eye's closed here, but I can't tell. And then he just Hail Mary swings right at the man's throat. He got him. Is that his first kill? 9 years old? Okay, he didn't lose his eye right there. Oh my god, and he took a damn mace to the back of the neck. Jesus. We need some help. We need some serious help. And this is like kid guts, so he's not gonna just take one mighty swing and cleave through double-plated armor and shit from head to toe. Ah, Gambino comes. That helps. Watch your back. This isn't sword practice. After you've killed one, move on. Come on, hurry up. Work, work. Puts that helmet back on and he's right at it. That's the best helmet y'all can give me. I can't get anything to cover the crown of my head. Like, he takes one of those maces to the top of the head or axe blow, it's done. And I'm guessing we all survived. We all made it. Oh, so he's going up for his cut. Okay. Got some grown men walking away with little girls and shit. Everyone's just drinking and having the spoils of victory. Oh, is he coming to show him, you know? Gambino. He's coming to show him his money? You know, what'd you want? Here. Is he giving him his money from it? Keep it up, I will. I'm just waiting, because I don't know if we get it here. It doesn't look like we have that many chapters left. What happens to Gambino? What is the question here? And then again, it's another thing, like, I don't know when the demon kind start meddling or interfering, and it seems like they can just corrupt or grant any man any amount of power at any time. So I'm just really curious, kind of more of the demon side as well. Like, if I'm a mercenary on the battlefield and I'm on the brink of death and I let the devil or the demons into my heart, or I stumble across a Behelit, or however you would pronounce it, on my deathbed, can I then just become and live again and beat all my enemies and all that type of shit? Or, I don't know. So it looks like he gave him his purse and Gambino flipped him like a couple nickels from it. I mean, clearly they both care for each other. Minus the grown man taking a swing at him just because he nicked him. That was a little iffy. But we'll see. I'm trying to see if Gambino looks like any of the God Hands we've seen up to this point, but I feel like the only two human ones that we've seen is oh god, what was his name? Griffith, who I guess he's gonna end up seeing in the next chapter soon because he's reaching that age. And then the woman one, and Gambino doesn't resemble any of them. All right, he's got a couple coins on him. All these men seem to protect and care. Uh-oh. What's this man looking at? Something I can do for you, Donovan? Tell me Donovan doesn't want to, like, engage in physical sexual relations with, Guts. I feel like Gambino and the others would kill him over some shit like that, right? I was thinking about that at the beginning of the earlier chapters. I was like, you know, no one's treating him like a slave. They seem to care for him. No one seems to be making any, like, sexual advances on him, but I didn't know if they would go that route, so I didn't bring it up at the time, but this is giving me those vibes. Like, he just looks like that, but we'll see. Alright, Donovan, what do you want? They don't show us what this exchange happened here? Tell me Gambino just doesn't... Again, this could be totally not even related to that at all, but I'm hoping Gambino just doesn't, like, give the green light on whatever that is, right? Oh, God. Whenever it gets to be this time, I can't stop shaking. Fuck. The dude's right outside the tent. So either Donovan brought this up to Gambino and Gambino agreed, like, sure, if you want to touch boys, go for it. Said it won't be for free, pay me. Or Donovan somehow kills Gambino and goes and takes it anyway. I mean, Guts is clearly sitting here in bed naked with a blanket. This man shows up at his tent. We'll see how it goes. I think the chapter's gonna end before we even see it. Who's there? Donovan. Oh, God. You already know what this is. Donovan comes after him. Is Donovan even... Because I think they deliberately, like, kind of fade out his face here so we can kind of see what Guts is struggling to see. But I'm like, is he possessed? Like, is he got any demon in him at the moment, or I don't know. But Guts goes for the sword, and Donovan either goes for the sword or goes for Guts. No, he goes for Guts, and it ends like that. Yeah. That's so wild, because I thought about this when earlier up in the chapter when he got sliced in the face. I was like, the men seem to care for him. They don't treat him like shit. No one's trying to take advantage of him physically or anything like that. And of course, that's what we get. Damn. So we'll see. There's not really anything crazy to kind of deep recap here. You know, the exchange between these. So we see them have this exchange, right? So, I mean, there's only three options, like I said. Like, how did Donovan end up at his tent? Because I feel like Donovan just straight up asked Gambino, like, hey, I want the kid. Sexually. And, you know, he's got to run it by Gambino, because if he does it, and Guts, like, survives or comes out screaming and tells, I think they'll just kill him, or, you know, it'll look bad. So he runs it by him. And, Gambino either says, yeah, sure, whatever, not my problem, just don't kill him. 2, what's in it for me, like, pay me or something like that. Or 3, Guts or Gambino said no, get the hell out of here, and Donovan just went and killed him later and then showed up at it. So I'm curious to see where the answer to that is. And yeah, the mystery out there, the legend that, you know, Guts is born of a corpse and it's a bad omen, and he's pretty much bad luck since the moment he was born. But, you know, a lot can change from the kid that wants to just impress Gambino and pay him back and says he's going to try harder, and getting his first kill. Like, he kills one here in this chapter. I feel like in previous chapters we've seen him kill like 20 people, literally, in like 4 pages. And then again, you know, the chicken or the egg question, did he kill Shisu because he's bad luck? Or did she just get the plague because that's just the shit that happened back then? Like, you got sick, that was it. Then more just kind of like the world building, like, who do we serve? Are we in a specific country like that? Or is this all fictional? Is there a war going on? I'm trying to, like, you know, is it like Vinland Saga, where we're gonna kind of we're gonna get real historical king names or queen names and land and places referenced, or it's just completely fictional all the way around? we'll see. And still, again, was she a slave or a lower level class? I don't know if that'll ever be answered or ever a thing. Like again, since they're I thought they were like a royal guard or something like that at the very beginning. So I felt like here seeing this like prestige royal guard, and then you see these women kind of like in this wagon, and her clothes are really like tattered and beat up. It made me think like, oh, you know, they're transporting cargo or slaves or women to sell or something like that. But maybe they're just mercenaries, and these women are just like been tagging along with them from place to place. We'll see, though. We'll leave it there. Pretty wild shot right here of just him being born under the heaps of dead bodies and shit. But it was a solid chapter, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I appreciate it, everybody. This will be up on Thursday. Again, we should be all... we're just going to take this week one upload at a time. Monster will be up tomorrow. Saturday will be One Piece. And then Sunday we'll see. But going into Monday and from there, we should be on our regularly scheduled programming. We're not going to add anything new this month. We'll go from there. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,